Hi, I'm Dr. David Geyer, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, and I provide information, education, commentary on all sorts of sports and exercise injuries and injury treatments and injury prevention for athletes and active people, probably much like yourself, so that you can stay healthy and perform your best. I have this friend that has a son that plays high school baseball, and actually now plays college baseball, and great guy, a good friend of mine, but his son, really good baseball player, and as he went through the high school ranks, basically was getting noticed about getting a college scholarship. And so one of the things that my friend did is that he had his son participate in all these showcase events. I don't know if you're real familiar, if you don't have kids that play sports or you don't coach youth sports, you may not have heard of showcase events. They have different names, but basically this is sort of an extra competition, or maybe sort of a tournament, but a lot of times it's these exhibitions where these kids are demonstrating different skills, maybe pitching, it may be soccer specific, where talent evaluators and scouts, even college coaches come to evaluate kids. And I will argue that they do more harm than good. The argument for these kids doing them, parents want their kids to go to college and get an athletic scholarship or even play in the pros one day. And if you can get your kid exposed to scouts and college coaches, that's potentially a good thing, right? I certainly get it. But here's my concern with these showcase events. They're very often held on weekends, and these are on weekends where the kids have basically been practicing every single day, and they've been playing games throughout the week, so their bodies are already tired and fatigued and sore. So instead of having the couple of days off to let their bodies rest, now they're basically doing their sport another couple of days and not getting the rest. Maybe they don't get hurt necessarily in the showcase event, but that's a couple less days to recover, and so that wear and tear even builds up more heading into the next week. Plus, these kids know how important it is, especially if the parents are pushing the kids to do it and do really well. Maybe the coaches are really pushing it. The kids definitely feel that pressure. So even though their bodies are tired, they may try to do even more. They may pitch even harder, using more velocity even though their bodies are tired. They may try to sprint faster even though they may be dealing with some nagging pain. They may push their bodies harder. And one of the things we know there's a lot of risks with not giving your body enough time to rest. That's why I talk about giving your kid a couple of days a week off from sports and a couple of months off every year. But the other thing that we know is the injury rate, the risk and the rate of serious injuries, even injuries that need surgery, are much, much higher when kids push through pain and practice and play through pain. So that's my concern with showcase events. I know that there's some benefits in terms of getting your child seen by coaches, by talent evaluators and scouts, but again, I think that you've got to watch out for some of these other risks, because you do expose your child to a risk of injury. That's why a lot of sports medicine surgeons really discourage them across the board. Those are things, though, that at least you consider before you sign your child up for one of those showcase events. Now, this is a controversial topic, I know that. Do you disagree with me? Do you think that the benefits of the showcase events outweigh the risks? Or do you agree with this? Have you seen problems with these kids playing in these showcase events? Below this video, I'd really appreciate if you leave your comments, your thoughts, your experiences. I'd love to read them, and I know that other people would too, and so your comments can help other people. And if you know people whose kids play youth sports and go to these showcase events, I'd really appreciate it if you'd share this video with them, so maybe they can make a decision that's best for them and for their kids. Now, if you like information like this and you want more information on injuries and injury treatments and injury prevention in sports and exercise, subscribe to my video channel. I record a couple of these videos every single week, and I'd love to deliver those directly to you. Last, there's so many resources that I only share by email with my email subscribers. These are resources in audio form and video form and even articles on ways to stay healthy and perform your best. So go to my website, drdavidgeyer.com, enter your name in your email list, and I'll get those to you on a fairly regular basis. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I know it's controversial, so I'd love to hear your thoughts below the video, and I look forward to seeing you right here next time.